Andrea, the Prime Minister has weighed in, essentially saying that it suited Labor not to step in.
Yeah, some pretty big accusations there from the Prime Minister, Laura. Scott Morrison saying that he saw firsthand that appalling behaviour directed at Nicolle Flint during his time in South Australia during the last election campaign. But he did go one step further, saying that Labor, well, there was no way that they couldn't have known about it.
Her determination to stand up to that in the face of the most vitriolic of abuse, stalking and threats to her own public security was just absolutely appalling. And I just am amazed that the Labor Party and the unions and GetUp just stood by and let that happen. They were aware, they saw it, they were happy to be advantaged by it.
The Prime Minister also revealed that he had actually offered a cabinet position to Nicolle Flint during the last reshuffle, but she had declined. Now, Labor, they have been on the defence this morning, both Anthony Albanese and Penny Wong, the Leader in the Senate, responding to these claims by Nicolle Flint, saying that they weren't aware that these were going on during the last election campaign. And Penny Wong also saying that she has since spoken to the Shadow Minister for Women, Tanya Plibersek, and is offering a meeting to Nicolle Flint if she would like to take it up to discuss how they could improve the culture in Parliament going forward. But we did see Penny Wong get quite upset and offended, really, that it was that she would somehow have knowledge of this because she was a South Australian senator.
Of course not. I mean, can I just say, it is deeply unfair to make that accusation. Do you honestly believe that I would be part of a campaign of that kind of targeting and harassment of a woman after all my years in public life and the positions I have taken? So I'd say to Ms Flint, rather than making these sorts of accusations in public and through Twitter, let's have a discussion about how we can use our positions, which do carry some privilege, to improve the situation for all women.
Well, no abuse should happen of any parliamentarian or any staff member, and I condemn any abuse. Nicolle Flint was subject to terrible treatment. I must say that the people who have been named, and some of them actually seem to be proud of their work in Extinction Rebellion.
GetUp has issued a statement saying that the harassment experienced by Nicolle Flint during the campaign is abhorrent to GetUp as an organisation. We conducted a thorough investigation that confirmed our staff and members were not involved in any of the alleged behaviour levelled against us in this long-running effort to smear our reputation. We campaigned in the seat of Boothby and other key seats with hard-right Liberal MPs, but it is simply wrong to characterise our campaign as harassment or misogyny. But meanwhile, Laura, as we saw earlier with Fiona Martin, one of the other Liberal MP, a colleague of Nicolle Flint's, she's come out with her own story.
That I didn't expect to be physically pushed, and I certainly didn't expect to have someone try and, grab a court flute of me
You were
out of my hand.
physically pushed?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
By whom?
By a GetUp campaigner.
And did they apologise? What was their excuse? I mean, is this just all meant to be the rough and tumble of politics?
There was no apology, not at all. No, this is what went on at a booth. Yeah.
So, Laura, a fairly powerful speech last night by Nicolle Flint, the latest in what's becoming a bit of a growing number of women speaking out about the culture both inside and outside of Parliament. But this one obviously ended the career of Nicolle Flint.